but this is something that I want to talk about when it comes to misinformation and why misinformation can go horribly wrong. Um, so this article that I found from IFL Science is a tweet that was posted by Trump. What is it, the 21st? So 3 days ago, where it says here hydroxychloroquine and azithromycin. I'm probably butchering both of those. Taken together, have a real chance to be one of the biggest game changers in the history of medicine. The FDA has moved mountains. Thank you. Hopefully, they'll both. Uh, H works better with A, International Journal of Antimicrobial Agents. Um, Hopefully, they will both be put in use immediately, saying pretty much, yeah, we need to get these working. People are dying, move fast, and God bless everyone. So, that tweet where he even says here, put in place immediately. And some people apparently interpreted this as instructions to individuals, not researchers or clinicians. This came 2 days after a press conference where Trump announced hydroxychloroquine and the similar drug chloroquine have been approved by the FDA for this use, forcing FDA Commissioner Stephen Hahn to clarify that is not actually the case. So, this article, this other article that was put here from Gizmodo, says that a man died and the wife in critical condition from chloroquine after hearing Trump tout unproven COVID-19 treatment, which is wow. I just this is again me going into how misinformation plays a big part in our society. Um, we're very influenced, right? Influencers and such, influenced by stuff that's out there, by what you see in social media. I mean, even when you see things online about remedies and cures for this and that, and I'm not just talking about COVID-19. I'm talking about like how to lose weight and this relieves whatever. It's stuff like that, and you see a lot of that stuff. And here you have somebody like Trump who has such a big following, where he kind of talks about these two, um, I don't know if they're drugs or whatever, and it's just that misinformation gets, I guess, read differently for some people. And yeah, so it says here an Arizona man has died and his wife is in critical condition after listening to Trump promote anti-malarial, because I guess this was to prevent malaria, the drug chloroquine as a treatment for the novel coronavirus, and deciding to take some themselves. Um, so Trump has repeatedly brought up chloroquine as possibly being a, quote, very powerful treatment for the virus on the basis of a small French study. And that's another thing too, is they haven't even really approved any of this yet. And I heard or I read that taking both of them at the same time um, will produce a really bad heart arrhythmia. And just there's not enough conclusive evidence to say this is the cure. Um, I get that people are freaking out, but again, this is the power of being an influencer and having people see that and take it as word. I'm not saying what they did was, you know, go to your doctor first. Talk to your doctor if you feel like you. I don't. It kind of blows my mind. So, um, it says here, chloroquine can be extremely toxic when not administered under the supervision of a physician. Doses as low as 2 grams can be fatal, and it has a variety of severe side effects. In a statement to media, hospital system Banner Health wrote that the couple, who are in their 60s, ingested the drug and within half an hour experienced immediate effects, requiring admittance to a nearby Banner Health hospital. As Slate noted, Trump tweeted on Saturday that he believes hydroxychloroquine, a less toxic analog of the drug, should, quote, be put in use immediately. And on Tuesday, linked to an article citing a man who believes hydroxychloroquine helped him beat the coronavirus. So there again, that's an anecdotal thing. He sees an article, he posts it. I just I don't know how, when you have that influence and that kind of power that can put other people's lives at stake, that's a scary thing. This is coming from somebody who wants to actually start talking about health, and I in my head, as I'm like trying to put these things together, I just want to make sure that this isn't for everybody. And I mean, this is something way like levels above. I just these are chemicals you're putting in your body that we don't really know much about yet. Um, I know there's going to be a group of people that are going to say, "Well, they were dumb. They shouldn't have done that." But um, there has to be some responsibility for the people who are promoting that kind of stuff too. Let's not forget that um, we are influenced, and there are people who are influenced a lot more easily than others. Uh, I again, this is me going back to being good people. Um, and I don't know. I wanted to share that because I think misinformation is a big thing that's affecting us today. So despite this whole like coronavirus thing, misinformation in general, uh, this is something that I think our society or our country or our world has been doing for a long time. And I sit here, and this is where a big part of me goes, this is a chance for me to start sharing information that I feel um, I can put accurate shit out there for people. Um, Mike, Simply Your Device, the guy that I host the standard with, is he always talks about being, well, has talked about being a champion of tech, right? Being kind of a role model or a leader to those who might be misinformed or who might not have all the information there. Um, I it's weird because it's like I try to be light about everything that's happening right now because sometimes a little levity is is helpful for me. But at the same time, my heart goes out to people who look at a tweet like that and kind of just um, take it as you know fact. That's a tough part for me to see. So yeah, it looks like the two people who ingested this hydroxychloroquine, the man he died from it, and the woman is in critical condition now. I don't know if there's much else I wanted to go into with this though. In an interview, the woman in question affirmed that she had heard the FDA had not approved the drug, but she added that, quote, Trump kept saying it was basically pretty much a cure. Oh my God, don't take anything. Don't believe anything. Don't believe anything the president says and his people because they don't know what they're talking about. This is a heartache I'll never get over. It's very sad.